This has been a long time coming, everyone. Welcome to Victor's Lab.
What's up, everyone? It is your boy Victor Freeze, and this is a very important relationship time today. We're not playing any fucking games. So, expectations. What do you expect? What should you expect? You know what I'm saying? Where does expectations come in? Where does expectations go out? Like, we've been through the gambit ourselves. Everyone that's listening to this has been through that expectation wormhole before. The fact of, you're doing something and you're with somebody, or you're in a position, or you're doing well on your job, you're doing well at your career, you expect that raise, you expect to be compensated for what you're doing. And I'm gonna tell you this straight off the bat. No matter how much people say, I don't expect anything, I don't expect anything back, I don't need anything back, it was just that's not true. I could tell you 100% for a fact that they're lying. Even if it's subconsciously, everyone expects something for what they do. I don't care what it is. It could be just as simple as they expect that feeling that they get from helping people. That can be it. If they expect that. They expect, you to be like, oh, thank you so much, you're such a great person. They expect the hero treatment. Some people expect ass. Some people expect, just a parade to be thrown for them. Some people expect those things. Everyone expects something, even if it's little. Even if it's a small feeling that they get internally, manufactured happiness that they get from it. They expect that. So expectations are a thing that everyone has. No matter how small, no matter how big. Some are just bigger than others. So instead of saying expect nothing, I always tell people that I mentor, expect little. Don't expect nothing, because expecting nothing is like looking for a perfect relationship. There's never any perfect relationship, and there's never any non-expectations. You expect something. It's just depending on how comfortable with coming to terms with that. Now, since this is a relationship time, I'm gonna take this to a relationship angle. In a relationship, what you expect is your boundaries. What you expect is the cornerstone of your part of this relationship. Every relationship needs a foundation, and then how many parties are involved are the pillars that hold up that foundation and can crash that foundation. And for your pillar, it's your expectation. Things that, if met, mostly things are good. If not met, things are mostly bad. You know what I'm saying? Expectations, you expect your significant other to do these things for you, or to make you happy, or to do this and this. And usually that's established within the first month or 3 in the relationship. Sometimes it's put up in the first date, but I've never had it happen after after 3 months. In 3 months, I knew what you expected from me. I know what you wanted. And that's fine, because people expect different things. So yes, you know what I'm saying? You know that. And if those things are followed, you're feeling pretty good, no matter what. Of course everyone has small issues. Small issues are common. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with having small issues. But the things that you can't break on, those are your expectations. The things that's like, if these things don't happen, I'm actually genuinely upset. Like, those are your expectations. Some people just expect you to, like, provide for them and, you know, just make sure that they have a stable place at home, and that's it. And that's all they expect. And some people expect for you to actually understand what the fuck they talking about. That's what I expect. For you to understand me. But that's a tall task for different people. Some people, understanding them, I can understand somebody in 10 minutes. Sometimes it takes 3 years. It all fucking depends. Sometimes I'll never fully understand, but I can get a good grasp. Some people, I expect, like, you know, a lot of, like, good sex. Like, some people expect, you know, like, I want you to be cool I want to do what I do, and you do what you do. Just don't be, you know, flagrant with it. That's an expectation. You know what I'm saying? But that's when you're inside of the relationship. Like, an expectation, you gotta meet if you want it to work. Unless you just can't meet it. Like, unless it's some wild shit. Like, unless it's some, you know, devil worshiping shit. But hey, man, some people like that shit. Like, that ain't my place. That's for you to decide. Like, if your girl expects something of you, or you expect something of your girl or your dude, and it's not being met, get out. Like, if it's not being met, why you here? You know what I'm saying? Because either A, they can't do it, B, they don't want to do it, or C, they never fully grasped what the fuck you said. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those three. It's always been one of those three. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you don't stick that out. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be fucking hurt if it don't get met. You're gonna be fucking hurt for the 18th time he didn't understand that you want this. Like, you need this. Not you want, you need this. And it hasn't been met. Eventually, you're gonna get fucking pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Eventually, you're gonna be like, man, the fuck you, like, the fuck, nigga? Or the fuck, bitch, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if it's being met, usually, you can work through the other petty shit if it's being met. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can work through that, that's fine. Now, on to the setting up of a relationship. Because here's my, like, this is my favorite part. The becoming. The becoming is always my favorite part. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I send a DM, you know what I'm saying, and I really like you, and, like, I really want to be with you, no matter how many times I'll be like, man, okay, I shouldn't expect nothing. She doesn't owe me anything. Like, I'm DMing her. Like, she doesn't owe me a goddamn thing, right? Like, she actually doesn't owe me a fucking thing. But, like, you know, I would expect that energy to be reciprocated. Like, if I'm giving you that vibe and that energy, you know, to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm feeling, like, you can tell that I'm feeling you, and that energy's not being reciprocated. That means, like, that you, like remember when I said before that most girls, I can only speak because, you know, I mean, hey, you know, some people date dudes, that's cool, you do what you do, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I like the female variety, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that either. So yeah, like, but, like, if you're not getting the same energy that you putting out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that tells you something. Like, if you putting out energy and you're not getting that same energy back, or at least maybe not even the same energy, but at least a portion of that energy. If she's giving you a whole different thing on it, that tells you something. Like, but you don't want to see the signs because you want her. Like, I understand. I know what it's like. You don't want to see the signs because you want to do it. Like, and, like, you really want to do it. I totally understand. But sometimes you gotta read that shit. And it's like, all right, I got you. Like, I know what that is. Like, I know what that energy is. and it's not the energy that I'm putting out. So like, you ain't really on it like that, or at least you're not on it at the moment. Cause that can also be a thing. They could not be on it at the moment, but like, if they not on it, like, that's what that is. You can't expect them, because here's the thing, and here's what most people don't understand, men and women don't understand. A man or a woman doesn't owe you a goddamn thing if I'm not paying your bill, alright? Or if we not together. You shouldn't expect a goddamn thing. Because I know women, I know women, I know men that have fucking said straight up, why did you expect me to do this? Like, I never said I was going to do that. Like, I never said that. But see, in your head, you're like, man, like, if you feeling me, you would do this, right? Or like, you would hit this up. Here's a newsflash, and I'll tell everyone this. And I'm gonna equate this to the gaming world. No, like, she didn't ask you to drop 25 gifted subs just so you can talk about sex. Like, like, she didn't ask that of you. You didn't have to drop $125 just to talk about sex. Like, you didn't have to do that. She didn't ask you to do that either. You just did it because you thought it would make her, you know, see you in a better light. It didn't. It just made her happy that she got 25 gifted subs. And she's gonna tell her girlfriends that this simp ass nigga gave her 25 gifted subs and then wanted to talk to her. That's not how that goes. Alright? That's not how that goes. You just got played and you lost $115 and your feelings are hurt. Unless it was September, then we're gonna talk about it. But anyway, like, yeah, she didn't ask you to do that, boss. He didn't ask you, like, he didn't ask you to like lust over him and not tell him anything. And then when he talks to someone else, you upset and he don't even know why you upset. Like, why are you expecting him to just like read your mind? That's another thing that happens. Like, why are you're expecting boyfriend things from someone that's not your dude or someone that's not your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're expecting that you're expecting that energy back because you feel this energy so strongly about her or about him. You feel it, you crave it. You just want it to be reciprocated once. You just want that feeling to be reciprocated once from the person that you really want it to be. To whereas you could tune out every other person who gives you that energy that you have because you want them to give you that energy. You want that one person. But you shouldn't expect that because they didn't sign up for you to fall in love with them. It's like a walk to remember. I told you not to fall in love with me. Like, why are you like, there's no expectations for that. So once you feel yourself feeling like that, take a step back. Take a step back and actually think about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a good way to get fucked over, I'm telling you. It's Victor fucking Freeze, and I'll see y'all next time.